band. We are sorting out, getting our position. Here we are, sorting everything out. We're going to be ironing in a few minutes, as is our wont. It's what we do. Oh, goodness. There we go. We are live. We're alive. Don't we know it? We are live. We are alive and kicking. Yes, we are. Do you remember that TV show? Are we that old? Let me slide us that away. 200 wheels. How you doing? Hello. Right, my darlings, we're gonna get going. I don't know if you can see him. Look who I've got sat in the chair. Hi, buddy. Yeah, you. Yeah, was that nice and warm? I'm sorry I had to move, little man. I'm sorry, Mama's had to move. Yes, she did. You can have my chair. Oh, he's sulking now. He's gone. Yeah. You are such a mood today. And Betty's in a bad mood. Betty woke up in a bad mood. Grumpy Betty. Oh, right. How much? Okay. Where is it? Who's selling it? And let me know so I can get it sorted. Oi. Not much to do today, thank goodness. I've had a heck of a few days and I am feeling mighty tired. Amazon Biz is $19 including VAT. That is a very good price. Right. Leave it with me. I've got to get this ironing done and then I can start doing bits and bobs like that and really getting sorted for Halloween. I am truly looking forward to it this year. It's going to be such a giggle. It really is. We're going to have so much fun. Halloween, obviously, favourite time of the year. On one of my popular videos, I've got 22.3 thousand impressions with 1.9k watches. That's fantastic. 200 wheels, see? You do know what you're doing. I was listening. I just wanted you to know, massive achievement. It's huge, mate. I wanted to let you know that I listened to that one with the driving that you did the other day. Sweetheart, it helped me go back to sleep. Oh. Do you know what? I'm going to cry today because I clearly haven't got this position where I need it positioning. Should I order one and give it Oh, an excuse to meet for coffee in a big city. Oh, bless you. The only problem I've got is my husband. He doesn't, I've often said this, my husband does not support what I do, right, on here. He supports the fact that I iron and I run a business, but he does not support me doing this because to him it's a frivolity and we are not making money. And because we're not making money, he doesn't want to know. And that, my darling, is my biggest problem with him. Is that until he can see me making money on this, he does not want to know. He doesn't need to support what you do to enjoy coffee, right? Yep, I appreciate that too, but he does not want me. It sounds awful. My entire life has to revolve around him. I'm allowed absolutely zero freedom apart from when I'm on here. And that sounds awful. The only time I've got is when I'm on my own, like right now, right this very second. It does sound mean, doesn't it? What I'll have to do is arrange. I'll purchase the green screen, but in order for us to meet up and have a proper business meeting, we're going to have to do it on one of the weekends when he's away doing football and I've got an afternoon to myself. It's the only solution I've got to being able to have a bit of free time. So the next football match that he's on is my afternoon off, and we'll be able to meet up in Marks and Spencer's or something and have a cup of coffee and have a chat and finally get to see each other. Wouldn't that be awesome? I really wish more people would or could comment on my posts, and I really work my heart on. What sounds far more sinister? I don't get you. Sweetheart, you've got 200 wheels, darling. You've got to give it time for people to find you and for YouTube to work out who your target audience is. You know what I mean? It will happen. I know I sound contrite when I say that, but it's because I've been where you are, and I know how awkward it is worrying and wondering whether or not anyone's ever going to watch anything that I do. And I totally feel for you. I really do. But I'm here, and another space note is, and everyone that's on here knows about you. And like I always do, I put a pin up for you so that people can find your channel. It will happen, love. I promise you. Chef Gravy, how you doing? Mate, I am so sorry. I've got a sulking cat here. He's really upset with me. We support each other and that's the key to success. Exactly. Someone had 3,000 in another stream. Well done them. You know the live stream experience? I'm experiencing it right now. Is that it? That's amazing. Well done them. 300,000 in a stream. Wow. Wow, that sounds fantastic. Not well. You're not well, darling. Oh, no. Oh, shoot. What's wrong? Have you got a cold? Is it a tummy bug? Are we just feeling really rough? Maybe go outside what? You want me to go outside? It might be a bit difficult. It's pouring down with rain and the laundry may get wet. Or do you want to go outside? Is that what you're telling me? To go get some fresh air? Is that why you're not feeling too well? What sounds sinister? Another space note. I'm slightly confused. Is it the thing that I want to do for Halloween? Have you noticed that we've not dropped out? And it's fantastic. I'm absolutely loving this new Wi-Fi that we've got. It's freaking awesome. Mate, I'm sorry it's raining. I am. I've got a really sad cat here. I'm supporting other small creators out there so they get noticed and absolutely love my support because they like my comments and sometimes pin it at the top. Yep, but I also like to pin a link to your channel. And then I'll pop that up there too for you, darling. Yeah, it is, sweetheart. Absolutely. You know me, I'll always put you at the top. I want people to find your channel. I want you to do really, really well. I made it my life's mission to get you noticed, sunshine. Another space note. He's a lovely gentleman. He really is. Why don't you chat on my Discord? We put a brand new link up. So that was, I mean, it doesn't affect your age. Your age shouldn't be difficult for you to get on and just chat there. I will say one thing. These channels that you can get that say all you need is 1,000 followers and 4,000 hours, make it sound absolutely dead easy that you can just, oh yeah, I'm going to get 4,000 hours. Oh yeah, I'm going to get 1,000 subscribers. My goodness me, you have to graft, my darlings, to get there. And that's the bit that you're never told. You're not given a realistic time scale. And for me, it takes as long as it takes. I've nearly been doing this for 2 years, or I will have on the 1st of December. And I know that I'm only in the really, really early stages of building this as a viable business. And I haven't made a penny on the channel. In fact, it's cost me electricity, time, and energy. I'd love to be able to support and help and pay for the services that I get from another Space Nut, but I'm not in a position where we can yet. But I live in hope that eventually fairy tales will start to generate an income. It might not do it this year, it might not do it next year, but at some point it is going to do it. Monty, this is not your bedding, right? This is a customer's. Don't sit on it. Go away. You're an absolute pain in the boxy-wopsies today. Yes, you is. Mummy loves you, but you mustn't play with the bedding because it's not yours. I can't have Discord, and I don't know why. No, exactly. We can't talk exploit on YouTube. They will not find it. They will not like it. What? I have one unhappy customer down here. Yes. Look, I know it's raining. It's pouring. It's coming out the sky. There's nothing I can do about it, Bugs. I'm sorry. Oh. I think that this is a king. Yes. Yeah, it's over 5 foot long. So I say that that's a king size. I don't know why. Why you can't have this card? That is so weird. He's so grumpy. I can totally relate because my cat sits in almost everything. For example, the kitchen table or in a plastic bag or bags on the bed. Even worse. Yeah. When we were packing last week to get the youngest out the door and back to Newcastle, we had a right moment where Monty got in one of the packing boxes and you nearly got sealed in. He's mithering me to let him out, but every time we go to the door, it's peeping down outside. And you don't want to go out in the rain, do you? Because you don't like the rain. When he was outside for so long in stormy weather when he was born that it frightens him. And if he hears thunder or he sees rain, it brings out a complete panic attack in him. And it's just not cool watching him like that. He gets so scared. I've got to go. Okay, 200 Wheels, my darling. I will catch up with you later on. Okay, have a good day at college. And no doubt we'll see each other later on today. All right, my darling. I never thought I'd be doing king-size bedding today, but here we are, living the dream. Yep. I've also got a load of washing on next door. And I've got another load to go in after that, so am I excited today or what? Yeah, I know, right, Bug Bugs? Do you want to jump up? Go on then, jump up. It's all right. You can sit on the counter. It's just fine, Mr. Bugs. You can jump up and be on the desk. Yeah, I don't mind. It beats you being on the bedding that doesn't belong to you, does it? No, it doesn't. Oh, I know he's lonely. He's missing the youngest child. He's wondering where she's gone. Why is life all rainy outside? These are very important questions for a cat. also incredibly quiet on here today. For a Wednesday. Here we are. Brand new system set up, ready to go, and no one's here. Still, you'll all be busy doing what you need to do while you're at school or college or at work. And that's a good thing, because you're getting your education. Yeah. So I'm going to get all of this ironing done this morning, finish off my washing. I popped the sausages in the fridge that I defrosted last night for dinner tonight. I know there's something in the chair. It's called a basket of ironing. I'm very sorry, right? I know that that's normally your chair, but I can't do anything about it. You've got a buffet upstairs. Yeah, you've got all those things. Do you want one of your toys? Hey? What's this? What's that? I've given him one of his little jingly balls. Oh! What was that, Monty? What was that? Somebody busted through the window. Oh. 62. We've been streaming for half an hour. Goodness me. Right. Nice bedding, isn't it? I quite like the pattern. It's very autumnal. And I do like this little old lady that I work for. Her husband died. And I felt awful for her because he had cancer. Did her husband, bless her. Bless him, should I say. He had cancer and it was caused by asbestos in the job that he did back in the 70s. And of course, back in the 70s, they didn't really know about cancer from asbestos, and he got it and he died about a year ago. And she's just one of my little old ladies that I will always work for. Even if I ever stopped commercially ironing, she's one little lady I would not leave behind. You know, it could be the end of the world. I'd rock up at her house and I'd be like, come on, babes, you're with me now. She's that cute. She's just adorable. In fact, there's two of them. There's my little salt and pepper pots, as I call them, because she lives with a sister, and her sister lost her husband about 2 years ago. They're just adorable. They're absolutely gorgeous, wonderful people. And I wish the world had more like her and her sister living in it than sometimes than what we have facing us. She's very old-fashioned. She likes a flat sheet. She likes a duvet cover. She likes her pillowcases done. And I think, if anything, she might have popped me a fitted sheet in, but I'm not sure. But it's that really nice, soft, silky kind of bedding. You know, the proper Egyptian count. You know that cotton, right? The expensive stuff. I wish I could have something like that, but no. All hail satin and other purveyors of fine linens. There we are. finally getting going with it. It's always the first part when you're doing a flat sheet that's the hardest. Is to keep it staying on the board. Right, I think the wash has just gone ping. I will be back in a minute. I've just got to go and swap. There we go. Another load in the washing machine. Oh, how lovely. Don't you just love it when a day works? That everything is flowing the right way? Doesn't happen for me that often. Synchronicity. I don't often get that. I get a lot of stress. I get a lot of, I want this and I must have that given at me. I have a very demanding life. I don't have a lot of freedom. Apart from when I'm on here and talking with you guys. That's quite nice. I enjoy that. Oh, but just I feel like I am chained to this board permanently. or cleaning the house or cooking or washing. I feel like a slave some days, like a maid to order. You'd think my life would get a bit easier when the kids had left the house, but nope. Have I had the energy to pick a book up and read it these last few days? No. All I seem to have done since I got the kids trucked out of here is stand and work, rush around and see people at night, come back and do exactly the same thing the day after, and I'm tired. Damn, am I tired. Me and my husband were off at 5:30 this morning to be at work on time. You know, honestly, all we do between us is work and work and work. We hardly get any time where we've got a bit of a moment for ourselves. And when he does, he's off to do the football for St. John. And me, well, I'm usually playing catch up with something around the flipping house. Does not want to stay on the board. This is where you've got to be like Spider-Man. Spider girl, got around all over the board. As long as I can get it to stick to the board, we've got half a chance of getting it to work. The endless white sheet of doom, I think this is. It just goes on forever. Mind you, at least it's not haunted. Oh, don't worry about being quiet, darling. I think my long weekend and 2 days of brutal non-stop ironing and running around after clients has caught up with me. And here I am on a Wednesday morning feeling as flat as a fart and feeling absolutely just done in. I'm so tired. It's such a physically demanding job, standing and ironing. It takes up a lot of energy. Add Madcap. Hello, my darling. Good morning. Are you trying to keep me awake? I'm so tired today. How is life with you, Madcap? How's school? Everything going well? How are your brothers? Are they all right? Just got a bit more to do. Goodness me. It's a big sheet, this one. It's king size. Good morning. I'm doing good. My siblings are asleep. All right. So you're the one that's been the night owl tonight. Got you. Is it about 1-ish in the morning with you? It's just going up to lunchtime here. Just going up to 12 o'clock. Can't believe it's almost 12. It feels like night time. It's raining that hard that it's very, very dark outside. It'll be an early sunset tonight, I reckon. With a bit of luck, we'll be done by 1 o'clock. It's like 2 in the morning. Oh. And you're still awake. You've got school in the morning. Your mummy is going to be beside herself getting you up in the morning. She'll be going, goodness me, what is wrong with my madcap son? Why will he not get out of bed? He's got to go to school and he will not be awake in his lessons. You'll be looking like me. You look like you're 50 when you're 20. You better go to sleep. Yes. Yes, you have. Your mother's going to be beside herself. You need to get rest. That's how your brain works. If you don't sleep, your brain don't get a rest. Which is why I'm struggling some days. Because I'm not sleeping at night. I have a wonderful thing called insomnia. And I've had insomnia for 20 years. And it's not done me any favours. Yeah, my ADHD will be worse if I don't go to sleep. Exactly. You know. Exactly. And I just suffer from insomnia. And like I have done for the last 20 years. And it's no good. It's no joke. It's awful. Not being able to get any rest. And you're really, really tired. And your brain hurts. So you'd be doing yourself the biggest favour in the universe by nodding off. Trust me on this one. Your brain will thank you. Yeah, I get insomnia. It's just how our brains are, isn't it? Look at the size of this sheet. It just goes on forever. I've never known such a big, massive sheet. Here we are. Try and find the end. Oh, found the end. Right, that's the size of it folded in half. I can't even get it all on the screen. Goodness me. Right, one section. Yep, we sometimes get lucky and go to sleep. Yeah, we do. I think that's probably because his brains have just said, right, that's it. I can't stand no more. You're going to sleep. Even if I have to use the hammer, you're going to sleep. And then, bonk, off we go. Oh, corner to corner. Wow. And that is folded twice. Three times. Wow. It's big, isn't it? There we go. That's 4 times. Oh. Hang on. Right. I need this bit flattening. Happiness will be these sheets meeting in the middle and doing as they're told. Okay. I nearly dropped the iron then. And that would have made me very sad because these irons are around about between 300 and 400 quid. Which is a lot of money for an iron. A hammer like the Looney Tunes. Yeah, just like that, you know. Bonk, straight on the head. Hello, 200 wheels. How are you doing, sweetheart? Back in my time, when I was a little girl, it's going back a few years, back to the 1980s, but there used to be a character on the television called Timmy Mallet, and he had a foam mallet called Mallet's Mallet, and a bit like Thor's Mjolnir, you know, the giant hammer. And he used to use it on a TV show that he did. And you had to do a word association game. And if you managed to get through, you didn't get it over the head with the foam mallet. But not everybody could manage that. And they used to get bonked on the head with Mallet's Mallet. So I always think about that whenever I think about a hammer on the head. Sounds like a great... Oh, he was wonderful. I mean, yeah. It was all your childhood hopes and dreams to be picked to be on that TV show, and you never got picked, right? It was just one of those things. I just think it was the very favoured few that got to go on the kids' TV show. And he was just ace, was Timmy Mallet. You can Google him. He was very eccentric. I don't even know if he's still alive. If he is, he must be in his 70s. I think we should put the mallet, if we ever find the mallet, we need to put it in a museum of children's TV memorabilia. I mean, if he were in his 30s, I love older shows and cartoons. Oh, yeah, me too. I love anything from my childhood. He used to have the cartoons on his show as well. We used to watch He-Man on that, He-Man the Masters of the Universe, which was epic. And he also used to show She-Ra, Princess of Power, which was so good. And we love that. Yeah. Oh, and he used to do Biker Mice from Mars. I don't know if you've, that was a bit later, that was around about 1990s. But he used to do that one as well. And Gunsmoke. Oh, yeah, that's a good show. Gosh, that stars, oh gosh. I think. Let me remember that. Gunsmoke TV cast. Dennis Weaver, Glenn Strange, Buck Taylor, Ted Jordan, Pete Kellett, Ken Curtis, James Arness. Burt Reynolds was in it. Oh, I didn't know that. George Selk, Cactus Mark, Shirley Wilson, Rog McGaughney, Woodrow Chambliss, Hank Patterson, Bill Hart, Robert Brubaker, and Sailor Vincent. Greg Palmer, Roy Barracroft, Morgan Woodward, Hal Needham, and Rex Holman. Anthony Caruso, Tom Reese, Robert Sorrells, Bill Irwin, and Millis Watson. Ken Mayer, Roger Torrey, Pete Dunne, Warren Vanders, John Pickard, Leonard P. Gear, Ben Wright, Jim Davis, Robert Carnes, and Eddie Littlesky. Eddie Firestone, Lloyd Nelson, Claude Atkins. Wow! Warren Oates and Gary Wahlberg. Don Keefer, Gene Evans, Gilman Rankin. Good grief, what a cast. Wow, I didn't know they were all. I never knew Burt Reynolds were in it. Goodness me. Oh, the Waltons. Now, there's a show I grew up on. Good night, John Boy. Yeah. I love the Waltons. Good night, Mary Ellen. Good night, Mom. Good night, Pam. Oh, do you know, back in the good old days, when families really did stick together. Back when families really meant something. We ought to really revamp something like that. Even the Brady Bunch were funny. I used to like watching that. And I like watching the Monkeys. And, oh, do you remember a TV show with they were like the Muppets, and they used to drive a car. I think they were called the Banana Splits, but I did enjoy that. Sounds familiar, yeah. Yeah, you'd know it if you saw it on the TV. I love Scooby-Doo. That used to be on. We used to watch it. I've watched a lot of Scooby-Doo. And I raised my children watching Scooby-Doo as well. Because you know what? Why not? Exactly. And we used to have a TV show for little kids here in the late 70s. And I do remember that as well, because obviously I was born in 76. So I am as old as dirt. And it used to be called Bagpuss. And it was about a little cat that was pink and white sackcloth. And Emily loved him so. And he was a fat puss, a big bag puss. Yeah, eating giant burgers, yeah, Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. But my childhood was like Bagpuss and things like that. One day, I will own a cuddly toy Bagpuss. I haven't got one yet, and I have made it my mission to have a Bagpuss. I do have a clanger. A clanger is a little pink mouse that lives on the moon and eats blue string soup. And the clangers were ace because they were friends with the soup dragon. And the soup dragon lived on the planet, the moon, as well. And they all ate blue string soup. That was one of my favourite things as well when I was a child. And I own a clanger. I have a clanger upstairs. It's the one called Sergeant, because he's got the big S on his chest. but I will eventually own a Bagpuss. I think movies are bad now because we don't have great actors anymore. We don't, sweetheart. We lost one yesterday, Robert Redford. My heart is in a million pieces. I loved Robert Redford. What an amazing actor. Gone. We're losing our musicians, we're losing our actors, and we're losing our ability to be creative. Yeah. You never know. It's up to kids like you now, isn't it? You're the next generation. You've got to come up with all the new groovy ideas and all the fun stuff that everybody's going to enjoy. I mean, no pressure or anything, but you know, you've got all this to come to make it better than what we had it. You've got to come up with new ideas for books and music and films and art and all that pressure. I bet no wonder you're all not feeling very well. You know, we're landing you with all of this. Oh, and whilst you're at it, you've got to figure out a more sustainable way to exist on planet Earth that doesn't involve using all the resources that we've got. No pressure, huh? Oh man, I think Denzel Washington might be the last one that has this great acting. Yeah, you're probably right. That and Mark Hamill and Clancy Brown, who does Squidward on SpongeBob SquarePants, does the voice for him. Gary Oldman, don't forget him, he's an excellent actor. Samuel L. Jackson, he's also a very good actor. I love his work. And we've got Brad Pitt. So we've still got a few, sweetheart, don't worry. It's just that we've not got a lot coming up the ranks. Ryan Reynolds, I love him. I think he's hilarious. And I like Ryan Gosling as well. He's a good actor. Yeah, I do quite like him. And Margot Robbie, I think she is a brilliant actress. And Keira Knightley, I like her. She's a good actress. You know, so we do have a few left. The problem is we don't have a lot coming up that have got the same level of, you know, acting ability. And doesn't that not fill you with dread for the future? Come on, you lovely young boys and girls, get into the movie industry. Become Shakespearean actors. And you need to go to sleep, young man. Because if you don't, you're never going to get up for school in the morning. And that will make you grumpy. And it'll make your mummy grumpy. Become a plumber. Or an electrician. Or a builder. Oh, we need plenty of builders. If we're going to do all these houses that is required to house everybody in the United Kingdom, we're going to need some builders. Ella Purnell has a wide range of acting. Building robots is a thing. Yeah, we need people to build robots. AI can't do water easily. Become a plumber. Yes, that is a job that will be AI proof, won't it? The question is, will my job, what I do, will that be taken by artificial intelligence? My job's already been replaced by a robot. Oh. Well, nobody needs me anymore. The fairy will disappear. Hey, sad times. I could buy a 1,200 unit to replace you doing those clothes. There are certain things AI will always struggle with, but we love the chatter here. The robot cannot provide. So there is a place for me in this world. I'm not obsolete. I am no longer not wanted. Oh, that's nice. Listen, I'll tell you, I do not lie. My family only keep me around so that I can put food on the table, clean the home, and make sure they've all got clean clothes. That is the only reason my family want me here. They don't give a toss about anything else that I can provide. Just as long as they have clothing, food, and a clean house. Johannes, boo! No, I'm telling the truth. When it all comes down to it, that's all the mother is wanted for. Will that be unit I just sent a link to? Oh, right. Well, if it does it all for me, wow. Oh, wow. £2 million, is that right? Automatic No, not 2 million, $2,471. Automatic 20 kilogram capacity for washing and ironing fabrics laundry. Wow. That's a hell of a kit. Woohoo! Goodness gracious. Well, then there's Posh. But you know what? I hate to say it. It might look like it'll come out like that. But there are little nuances to ironing that machine won't do. And it won't be entirely visible to the naked eye. But there are certain and particular temperatures and fabrics that a machine won't be able to differentiate between. And although it will try to bring it out to look like the rest of what's gone through the washing machine, it needs the fairy's touch. It needs a human eye on it, and it needs to be gently does it. Because not all materials are the same. I guess there's a place for me still. One day there won't be a need for people like me. And I will just disappear. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Oh, do you know, I tried to find out how many hours I did yesterday, and for some reason, and I don't know why, but I cannot find the hours that I did on yesterday's live stream. It's just disappeared off the information, off the statistics, and I'm like, oh, is it because the video is still rendering, still processing? Don't know. Can I work out how many hours I did yesterday? No, I cannot. It's as though all that live stream that I did yesterday, and it just disappeared. I was like, where did it go? Obviously, I was talking to somebody because we were talking about Robert Redford. And I was talking with Will. And for whatever reason, it's just disappeared. Yeah, I don't know where it went. I have no idea. YouTube processing has had issues. That might be why it disappeared. Because I did think it was a little bit strange. Right, that is a bit long, and with it absolutely persisting it down outside, we shall do the next best thing and fold it in half and pop it on a hanger. That way then my little old lady does not get a soggy nightdress. Yes, YouTube seems to be having quite a few issues at the moment regarding processing of videos and notifying people when they're going live. Maybe they've got way too many people on their servers and there's just not enough to go around. There's a conspiracy. Is it a conspiracy? Don't know. Now don't be landing me in bother. I don't need any more trouble in my life. I already have it hard enough. I don't need any extra help. August 10th, apparently most channels list PC viewing time. Do they really? Oh, wow. Well, there we are. I did not know that that was a thing. As taking a nosedive. What's taking a nose? I'm taking a nosedive. Oh dear. Is it time? Has YouTube had its day? Are we living in the twilight of YouTube? What will come in its place? YouTube has broken something. My heart, my belief in myself, maybe it broke that. Oh, excuse me, run out of water. There we are. Change the water. TC, take care, ADD, sleep well. Good night, see you next time, and remember, moms will be loved forever. Oh, bless you, darling. Mwah. You are a good boy. Don't forget to tell your mom tomorrow, I love you, Mom. You are my mommy. I love you so. Or something like that. Actually, if you start singing to her, she might get a bit suspicious. So, you know, you've been forewarned. Yeah, you sleep well, my darling. I don't know what YouTube broke. I think it must have been my heart. There's me thinking I'll be a famous YouTuber. No, more like to be infamous. Would you like to be famous or infamous? What a choice. There we go. Thank you, Betty. You've woken up. Well done, my love. I think I'd like to be remembered for the legacy I leave. I'd like to be remembered for clean sheets and happy, smiley peoples who have nice, clean clothes to wear. Yeah. If I'm remembered for anything, it'll be my ability to get stains out of manky t-shirts. Yeah, that and keeping a clean house. And being a mad cat woman. I doubt my kids would notice I'd popped off, died or whatever. Or my husband for that matter, because until they run out of clothes or the house got a bit manky, they won't notice I'm gone. As time goes on, the people who remember us become less and less. So if I can build something beyond myself, I will become immortal. Well, if Andrew Carnegie can bring books to the world, and look up, if you don't know who Andrew Carnegie is, if you have a Carnegie library in the town where you live, it will always remain a library because it is written into the contract that should that building cease to be a Carnegie library, it has to officially go back to the Carnegie Trust. And that is why many councils across the United Kingdom are up in arms about having to keep these units and buildings going because they don't own them. And it's important that we keep these libraries open because books are knowledge, and knowledge is power, and power to the people. So there you go. Now that is a legacy. And my shirt's about to fall off the ironing board. It's beyond Carnegie himself, yeah? And even Dolly Parton got behind the Carnegie Project and has donated her time, her efforts, and her resources to ensuring that all the children across the United States of America and the United Kingdom have access to books, to which she has purchased at her own personal cost books for the children of tomorrow, and she has put them in Carnegie libraries. I tell you, man, that speaks volumes. Education is very important and it should never be wasted. And also, it really amuses me that the councils of the United Kingdom and America can't get rid of these buildings. That brings me eternal joy. I'm part of a thing I can't talk about that sends us new books almost daily. Oh! Hey, power to it, right? Education is a powerful tool. So if you got a PO box, I'd be happy to forward. Oh, bless you. That will be in the near future. That's something that I promised myself that I would do once we hit 4,000 hours, is that I would set up a PO box. Now, I wouldn't do it before then, but that's like one of my goals, should I say, for the channel, so that, you know, we could perhaps do something. 3K is a provisional goal. Oh, right, yeah. But I still said I was going to do it when I got to 4,000. If we can hit 3K, you get provisional partnership. Oh, is that what's that then? Is that like a halfway house? Ah, right. No ad money, but supers and memberships. Oh. Well, that sounds different. I did not know. I thought it was like to see if you could get to 3 and then push you on to finish off on 4. To be fair, and I'm not sure if I speak for the nation here, but people, I don't like ads on my channels, you know, on things that I want to watch, right? And I'm sure everybody else feels the same. So how on earth do they make any money? Because all anyone ever does is click to get rid of the ads. But that's probably just me. To counter this, as a creator, if you only pay 15 seconds skippable ad for a show I produced, you got a good deal. Oh. Is that a thing? I'm so sorry. I'm totally ignorant to all of this. I don't mean to be ignorant, I just am. That's what finds new videos on most channels. Right, ads pay money. I mean, I am curious about the business side of YouTube and how it manages to sustain itself, because now Spotify's in on the deal about paying people to put videos up on their channel, and they just used to be a streaming service just for music, but even they're getting in on the video gig. You've got Instagram, you've got Facebook, you've got TikTok, Twitter, Blue Sky, and those are just the ones that I can literally think of right stood here right now. And each and every one of them have got a marketing department, and you can multi-stream. I mean, goodness, it's mind-boggling the business possibilities that are out there regarding doing something like this, and I'm just starting to wrap my head around it because I'm old school. Yes, I use the internet to advertise my services. Before that, it was leaflets and walking and knocking on people's doors. That's how old school I am regarding running a business. Right, so all this that I'm learning is very, very new, and my husband doesn't understand marketing on computers. He's very old-fashioned. He's a boomer. right? In every essence of the word. He's a lot older than me. And because he understands enough to make the computers work, but he doesn't understand business via this thing that we're doing. And try as I might to engage with him, to explain what I'm trying to do on my channel, you can see the glazing coming over his eyes. And he's just like not engaging at all. On a remote studio side, I can send one video to as many platforms as you need me to. You see, that blows my mind. Here I am just talking to YouTube, and it seems a bit naughty of me, really, a bit like I'm not being a very faithful person to YouTube and the YouTube Corporation. You know, I should be just broadcasting YouTube on YouTube. What up and how's it going, ICOS? How are you, my dear? You doing well? We're ironing again, as you can tell. It's pouring down outside. My cat's in a bad mood because he can't go out. And we're discussing business practices about how to game the system. And how's your day going, ICOS? It is going well. I am very pleased to hear that, young man. I'm assuming you are a young man and not a young lady. I don't know why I suddenly assumed you were a gentleman. Maybe it's because of your handle, your name. It seems like a gentleman's name. I still have absolutely zero idea how many hours we did yesterday. I think you're right about YouTube at the moment. Another space note, I think it might be slightly broken. I'm kind of hoping we did about 12 hours yesterday. If we did a little bit more than that, I'd be very, very pleased. But we got so mixed up with the internet changing over yesterday to full fibre. I hadn't a clue what we'd done. I lost all the internet at one point, and I can't figure it out. I'm spot on with what? Broken, my internet getting broke yesterday. Yeah. Although I already have some greys. Oh, I'm spot on with that you're a gentleman and that you have some grey hair. Don't worry, my darling, that will just make you look more distinguished. What is that saying? I think it was Oscar Wilde. Women grow old where men grow distinguished. There we are. don't have that much left in the basket, which it does mean that I can have an early finish. Wouldn't that be nice? I've done a lot this week. I'm just waiting for the washing to finish next door. And I have to contact my milkman because he sent me an invoice that I cannot understand. And I think he's got the dates wrong. So I'll sort out with him. These have all got a bit tangled up. Well, that sounds like the dryer. I will be back. I will be back. Oh, you're more than welcome, ICOS. Exciting times. 7 minutes and I can put on a new dry load. Won't that be fun, everybody? Right, is that sleeve the way I want it? Yes, it is. So we are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 6 is a pair of trousers. Which will get you. There we are. These have got little creases down the front. Therefore, she is so cute, is this little old lady that I work for. I love her. I think she's sweet as anything. She's from a generation where ladies were just, I don't know, really treated with respect. 1950s. In fact, she was born during the war, was this little old lady. She's about my mother's years. She's in her 80s. Super sweet old lady. She lost her husband. He was a nice man. He was a proper gentleman. He was round about my father's year. Women like that built England. Yes. Yes, they did. And so did the gentlemen of that era. They did. They were wonderful people. They were respectful. They were courteous. Really, really lovely. I shall miss her when she goes. And I think she's done remarkably well to keep going as long as she has without her husband, because those two were like peas in a pod. They were just the loveliest couple. As I say, she lives with a sister, and oh, they're cute. Good sense of humour, kind, respectful, lovely lady, very smart, always dresses really smartly. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4 left. So I will have done 10 items today for this lovely lady and the bedding. And then that, my lovelies, will be it for the ironing. And the washing, of course, will be going in the dryer very soon. Oh, I'm going to have me a nice cup of tea, I think, this afternoon. And a sit down and a bit of Stephen King. Oh, he's in a bit of bother at the moment, isn't he? Our Stephen. Which book company is it that's ripped all his books off the shelf? I need to try and remember. Anyway, they're refusing point blank to sell any Stephen King book. I can't for life in me think of the company that has turned around and said, we're not selling your books anymore, Mr. King. I doubt Mr. King would care, to be honest. That guy is a multimillionaire over and over and over, and all thanks to his writings, of course. And he has his beliefs. Yes, I know he does. But I just can't think of the company, the book shop, that will not sell his books. No. My brain's gone for a wander. Can't think of it right now. I'll try and remember later. It's not Waterstones, but they're like Waterstones. Damn, if I can think of who they are. Oh, it's going to bother me now. Right, no, that's it. Got to have a look. Stephen King books pulled in Belfast after the comments that he'd made. It's just Belfast, is it? Right. Irish bookstore bans all Stephen King's books. Woo! Doesn't say what the book. Doesn't say who they are. No, just that somewhere in Ireland they've taken issue with Stephen King and they pulled all his books off the shelf. Blooming heck. Sorry, I missed the question. I was grabbing a parcel. Yeah, I was just trying to remember the name of the book shops. I found out it was in Ireland, but they pulled all the Stephen King's books off the shelf. They're refusing to sell them because of his comments regarding the death of a certain individual in the last few days. Well, I'm not saying names because all I can say is it's an Irish bookstore. And like I was saying, I doubt it would bother Mr. King because he's a millionaire over and over and over. And I really don't think it's going to bother him if they're not going to sell his books. Ah, right, yeah, that's the shop, right. Well, I suppose they're in the papers, maybe for all the wrong reasons, but there we are. Back in a minute. There we go. Laundry done. Swapped over. Last load of the day whizzing round the dryer. I mean, Stephen's nearly 80 years old, right? Well, what a life that man has lived. He was once out jogging and he got hit by a car and it nearly finished him. And he spent a long time recuperating in a hospital. But from that experience brings us Kingdom Hospital. A hellish hospital from his mind, and he wrote about it while he was convalescing and recovering. We ended up with that being a television series back in the day, back around about 2005, I think it was on the television. And it starred a very gorgeous Matthew McConaughey, was it? No, I don't think that's right. No, I don't think it was Matthew McConaughey. Oh, hell. Kingdom Hospital. Andrew McCarthy, that's who it was. Diane Ladd was in it. Bruce Davidson. Andrew McCarthy, that's who I was trying to think of. And Michael Lerner. Yeah. Andrew McCarthy. There we go. Yeah, he played Dr. Hook. Oh, it was such a good TV show. I remember watching it. Obviously, my little girl was a proper baby at the time, and it was always on at night on a Sunday, very late on, and it was perfect because she wouldn't go to sleep and I couldn't sleep because she wouldn't sleep. So I sat and watched the TV show while nursing her. It was wonderful. Possibly my ability to not sleep started really when I had the children. But up to that point, I had pretty good sleep pattern. So really what we're saying is motherhood screwed it up for me. we are. That makes my heart happy to see good books. Yes. And good ironing. We got Dexter a new ball. Oh, bless him. Oh, I bet he loves that. It's keeping him active, isn't it? And letting him explore and do. Normally I've got the outdoors, but today it's just no. Is it raining where you are? Another space note. Are you having biblical proportions of rain? It's very rainy where I am. How is our little Dexter? How's his little heart? Is he doing all right with it? He's such a good little boy. There we go. Lovely. My little old lady, she's taken care of for another 2 weeks, bless her. One more shirt to go, my darling lady. Oh dear, the buttons are all done up. Have I been doing this for 2 hours? Gosh. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? Two 2 hours and 11 minutes, actually, to be precise. Which must mean it's nearly 1. So I think that's not bad for a day's work. Couple of hours. That's the only what I've been on here. It's all the other stuff that I've done that I've not recorded, that I've done before I actually got a chance to sit down and, or stand up even and have a chat with you all. He's got a toy stash. Oh, bless him. I bet he's like Gollum. I bet he's hiding everything that he figures that is very precious to him. The new ball lead. The new ball led us to it. Oh, bless him. He's beyond cute. It was under the couch where he sends them and can't reach. Oh. So he had everything hidden under there. Oh, Dexter. You cheeky little monkey. Do you know, I do believe bringing Dexter into your lives has been for the better. It has enriched your lives, hasn't it? Just pulled about 30 toys out. Oh, blimey. That's kittens for you. They will stick everything. I mean, we had, let me think, it was a fish. Well, actually, it's a mouse. Excuse me. Hang on. Sorry. Thank you. Bye, you too. I'm happy to report it's still pouring down. What happened yesterday? We lost the internet. We were getting the internet swapped over, and then we had to put in all these wonderful codes, yeah, to enable the system to swap over, and that's what my husband was doing. most of last night, setting up my computer, setting up my phone, sorting out the doorbell, making sure that the telephone line worked. He had quite a job on last night. Yeah, he did. He was a really busy man. Do a speed test again. Oh, yeah. Hey, now, what were it called? Google speed test. That's right. Ookla. That's the one. Oh, I don't want to join your bloody business. Start. It's climbing. 5ms, 53.01 megabytes per second. Does that help? Upload 25.34 megabytes per second, and your ping is 5ms, and your download is 53.01 megabytes per second. So yes, my beloved was organising all of that last night, and I think he was actually in his element. Download is lower than yesterday. It is. But then again, we are dealing with the atmospheric doodahs and what's-its. So maybe that might have something to do with it. I don't know. The fact is, I have internet and I have not lost connection with any of you. Normally, it takes me 3 or 4 attempts to get an upload so that I can actually stay on and talk to you. We need to optimize over the next few days. Optimize what? Sorry, what am I optimizing? Your new network. Oh, how do I? It's doing it itself. Oh, is it? Oh, cool. One less thing for me to have to do then, because I already have enough. Do I do what? I have absolutely no idea. What's that when it's at home? Explain to me what one of those is, please, Christian. Renata. Dolores. It's one of those things, Fairy. Oh, yes. Auntie who? The only Dolores I know is Dolores Claiborne, who is a Stephen King character. I am busy ironing. As I said, the only Dolores I know is Dolores Claiborne, and she was quite the character in the Stephen King world. Whew, very scary lady. The buttons are a little bit stiff for my old arthritic fingers. That's something that I'm not going to miss when I give up ironing professionally. When I'm a little bit older, is the fact that my fingers have got arthritis and it hurts sometimes to do the buttons. My fingers can be very, very stiff. Ta-da! Well, hello, good afternoon, my dear. How are you? Right. We are done. Done with the ironing for today. I am done with the ironing today. Yes, I am pleased. Oh, because I'm really tired. It's 1:30 in the afternoon and we are here. I'm doing okay, thank you. End of the day already. We don't always get a lunchtime finish. This is a red letter day. I have got a little bit of time. Well, from now on, she's called Auntie Dolores, apparently. Apparently, my channel has been taken over by Renata, and I must answer to Auntie Dolores. Okay. There we are. Clearing up the rags off the floor. We keep these down. Now make a note of that. Honestly, I don't know where it's come from. I really don't. However, here we are. And we will now work out what our invoicing is going to be. We'll fold. Are you from Lancaster? Lancashire? Good God. Don't swear at me. I am not Lancastrian. Oh no, if you know anything about the War of the Roses between Yorkshire and Lancashire, white and red roses. I have white roses. I am Yorkshire. And 10 items of clothing. Right, go get some bags. Quite unusual, but because of the bad weather, we've got quite the earthy smell in the clothes storage room next door where I hang up from all my customers. Right, making quite the list of where I need to be tonight. That's why it's not actually a true finish at the moment. I don't finish until 8 o'clock tonight. Wednesday, the 17th of September 2025. Had to answer a customer. Had to answer a customer. The offence committed. There was a war to settle the Lancaster-Yorkshire divide. Saeed, hello. There was a war. Hello, I am a granny. Oh my gosh, I am finally back. Milky Way, goodness me. No, not RIP stream. I just had to go talk to a customer. My apologies. I'm so sorry. Yes, young man. What is it? You want me to come upstairs? Is it a matter of grave urgency? Can it not wait 5 minutes? Are you absolutely sure? No, we're here. I'm so sorry. I just had to go talk to a customer. I do apologise. Right, I feel the need for doing an invoice. Am I doing laundry? You bet your ass I am. That's all I ever do. I am indeed. I'm actually doing an invoice right now. So there we are. There we go. 8968. Yes, indeed. I've got a king size duvet cover. And we have a king size flat sheet. And we have 4 pillowcases. And we have 4 handkerchiefs. And we have 10 items of clothing. So, I'll write all this down. And it comes to, oof, wowzers. Busy. I tell you what, it's really nice having an internet that means I don't lose connection with my printer and my computer. Somewhere is a bear doing something in the wood. So not a bad day. It's not the end of the world, Monty, if I'm not there in 5 minutes to feed you your lunch. He will be singing the song of his people before long. Dexter just ate also. Yeah, they have a timer, don't they? Woe betide the owner that is 5 minutes late with Pussykins food. Absolutely. You will end up with a war. It will be bigger than the Lancastrian and Yorkshire war. I messed up the korma last night, so I'm just nipping to get onions for a redo. Ooh, now, how can you forget onions in a korma? Oh, Space Nut, what were you thinking? Your Royal Highness, the laundry first. stuff that needs to be done. There we go. Back in a minute. Just stay there. It will be fine. It will be fine, young man. Right. What we're going to do is put the computer back where it belongs. I'm going to put you there. Cut me some slack. It was late. I was hungry. I will. I'm teasing. Right. That needs to go upstairs. This needs to stay with me. Those need to go back there. I need to contact my milkman because I believe he's cocked up with the bill. That doesn't surprise me. His job is to be a milkman, not an accountant. There, that looks a bit better and more realistic as a place of where I leave things. Indeedies. Now, I threw some paperwork on the floor because I'm clever like that. Yes, if brains were like wishes, we would dish them all out. Unfortunately, that's not the case where I'm concerned. I just tend to throw everything on the floor in the first place. I'm a very, very intelligent woman. What can I say? Must get milk bill sorted. Have I added that on? No, I did buggery. I haven't even remembered to do that. You would also be upset if the accountant only delivered milk. Exactly. I would be very upset if it was the other way around. 8, 1, 5, 3, 5, 4. Okay, Mr. Monty. One last job to do and then we're done. Come on, mate, we can do this. We're queens. Come on. What do we do at the end of every day when we've done the ironing? We do There we go. I'll be back shortly. I need the onions. My goodness me, the force is strong with this one. He needs his onions. That man knows his onions. I also need to go and bring the milk in because it's sat on the doorstep, and I'll be back in a minute too. I believe it stopped raining. Oh my goodness. No, your luck's in, son. There we are, Mr. Man. Yeah, we're going to put them all away. I think I will probably end up making Nazagaren when it comes to the weekend, because I've just found some chilies in the fridge. Oh yeah. We are in the process of sorting out, of getting things done now, because that's what we do. Yes, we do. La da da. Right, off we go. Going on a field trip, everybody. Up the stairs. Up the stairs is what we do. Oh God, what itchy hair. It's because I've been working. Yes, I know. Lunchtime. Din-dins. There we are. It's all right, young man. I haven't forgotten you. Don't be such a nana. We are going to go to the shop tonight and get more cat food for Montus, because he has the need for din-dins. Will you leave that bloody cable alone? You mess with everything. You're a cat, not an electrician. Know the difference? Right. Which lucky shop gets your custom? That would be Tesco's, because it's the cheapest round here, which sounds quite frightful, but there we are. We've got Sainsbury's, Asda, which want to charge you an arm and a leg, Morrison's that think you need a second mortgage if you're going to go shopping there. We do have a Lidl, but they never have what you want. So, yeah, Tesco's it is. And that's where we do the shopping. Right, back down we go. Oh, such fun, everybody. Here we now have a good time in this house. Oh my goodness me, rock and roll was invented for weaklings. Strong people iron. Right, that needs to go through the shredder. Right, there we go. You are the iron thingy. Yes, I can't mention that because they'll think I'm mentioning a rock group, and oh boy, they'll probably pull the live, which is not what we need right now. I am going to be back in a second. I need to send a text. It's also a medieval. Yes, it is a removal of peoples. Yes. Yes, it certainly is. Yeah, one of them and all. Every castle needs to have one. I do believe they have several in the Tower of London. Or they did have. A long time ago. Right, I am just going to have to pop off. I'm very sorry, but I need to send a text to the milkman because he's made a boo-boo when it comes to my milk bill, and I'm not happy about it. Nobody owes that much for milk. Not even people that live on Jupiter pay that much. See y'all in a bit.